Um, okay, we are ready here. We are on the 12th. I'm sorry, the 12th of October. And Beth is here. So that's really kind of fun. And we're going to be talking about booking. It doesn't sound like a very exciting um, subject, or maybe it does. Hmm. Let's think about that. So, all right, the first thing is of course, I want to start my screen sharing, and we're going to talk about what has gone on in the last week. So, Miss Beth, what's your shout out? How did things go for you last week?
Pretty steady. Just, I had some reorders and then I had some gift to grandparents.
Okay, okay, that just builds it up, one thing after another, doesn't it? Well, good for
Yeah.
you. Well, I had a good week too, because I had one of my customers, or she was a consultant. Well, I'm going to take this off then. I'm going to undo this. Um, she's actually was one of my first recruits, I think before I was even a director. She was in Chicago. Um, anyway, we've been friends on and off. She's been a kind of consultant kind of on and off. She's always worked in some kind of health industry, and whatever. But I hadn't talked with her in even, I think, a year or two. She would call every now and then and we'd talk. Um, she's living in California right now, even though she's from Illinois. And anyway, she called and she placed an order on my website for almost $300 worth of products. I went,
Wow.
okay. And so I said, so what's going on? So we caught up on what's going on in her life and my life, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, well, Val, you could start again for $25. Would you want to do that? And she thought about it back and forth, and due to her circumstances or whatever, she said, no, not this time. Um, Money is not her issue. That's really the point. And so she doesn't really want to sell anything. She says, I've tried it before. I really don't want to sell. And I appreciate the fact that if people have tried it and they don't want to do it, to me, that's like, okay, at least you gave it a try. And if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. But so she had tried it, and I don't know, she may come back, but she got $300 worth of product, and had a CDS. I thought, well, that was kind of fun.
Oh.
So yeah, it made for a much better week.
And then
Um,
did everything work on CDS?
Pardon me?
Did they let you send everything by CDS?
Just about. Actually, it was one of the free items that I wanted to send to her that didn't go through. But
Mhm.
all the products that she wanted, yeah, sometimes CDS doesn't let you send some stuff, but
Yeah,
everything that she wanted, I was able to send it. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
Thank you. Yes, I know. Every now and then you gotta pay attention to that. And then I had coffee with a lady that I had met at one of my networking events, a young lady. She's a realtor. And we met for lunch, and we had just this wonderful conversation. And this is actually part of the training that I actually wanted to get into today, because what happened, we were talking. She knows I do Mary Kay, and she has used Mary Kay in the past. I think her mother taught her to use Mary Kay, whatever. So we talked a lot about her, which is usually the way I meet with people. I'll say, well,
Okay.
tell me about you. Tell me, how long have you lived here? Are you married? So she's married with, I think, no kids. And her husband works for the Raiders. I went, oh. And so we were talking about maybe getting our group, the networking group. She really liked our group. And I said, well, you know what? Maybe we could do a field trip to the stadium. She said, well, I could arrange that. Well, okay. Anyway, so we talked a lot about that. I said, well, so tell me. So after about 40 minutes, maybe 50 minutes, I said, so tell me what you know about Mary Kay, or what do you think about whatever. So we talked a little bit what she knows. She knows not much about the skincare. Um, but I said, I have this opportunity to for a $500 cash giveaway. I said, let me tell you how there are different ways you can get involved. You could try the product. Well, I had a sample with me. Yes, I did. I carry books and I carry samples with me. And so I said, would you be interested in trying the sample? And she said, well, sure. Yeah, I've been kind of looking for something. She's probably right around 30 years old. She said, I've been looking for, for something. And I said, okay. So I said, can I call you tomorrow? So I set an appointment. The truth is that this was on Friday, and I called her Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning as it was planned, and she didn't answer. And so I actually didn't get a hold of her until Monday. That's all right. That's not unusual. And I said, well, I'll tell you what else. If you ask me 5 questions about Mary Kay, you get another 5 entries into the $500 cash giveaway. And she said, okay. So she asked a few questions. She couldn't think of all of them. So we talked about this last week, Beth. I said, well, here's a question you might want to ask. So whatever. So I told her about the information. And I said, one of the things you can do is to get some girls. And I said, would you be interested in getting together? And come on over to my house. I can show you more. We can show you more about the different skincare products. And she said, okay. I said, well, how about inviting some friends? Okay. And all of a sudden I booked a party. And we have the date time.
Wow.
But it was a progression. And
Yeah.
I guess this is the thing now, granted, I don't know her from Adam. She just showed up at this meeting. But it was really kind of fun the way the whole thing worked. Well, now what's interesting is I'm starting to really look at some of these different ways to do parties. I think I'm going to do just a regular standard old party with this girl.
Oh, I liked your trash to treat.
Yeah, well, I
Good.
mean, there are so many opportunities. In fact, that's a good one. So my whole point is there are so many ways now that people are doing parties. They're doing Facebook parties and they're doing the hand parties. I posted something on our Facebook group about doing they call them sofa parties. Did you, where everyone sits around on the sofa and the chair and whatever, and they just try the product on their hand. Okay. You can do
Okay.
that on Zoom, or you could do it in person, either way. Okay. And on our Facebook group, there's a whole script. There's a Zoom all about how to do that. So
Saw the
there's so
treat.
many different ways. Pardon me?
I saw the treat when I didn't see that one.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I put it there. So I mean, I keep throwing stuff onto the Facebook group because that's kind of like it's just there. It's the ideal was to put it all on boards, but I don't seem to have yet gotten that together. So I just throw everything on Facebook, and you scroll around, which I know you do, Maggie does, some of the other people kind of scroll through there just to see if it's something that you want. Okay. It's like all that information about how there's two long things about the woman that was describing about the products, the Mary Kay director who's like a microbiologist or a micro something or other. Did you see that?
I saw those, but I have not watched them. I want to go back and watch.
Believe me, I have pages and pages of notes
Okay.
from those two Zooms.
Is this skincare?
Yeah, it's all about the skincare. I mean, she explains about all these big words of ferulic acid and niacinamide and all those things that Maggie understands those. I don't understand those. I'm learning, I'm learning to understand those. So
I probably have seen them.
yeah. But anyway, so I'm putting all those things there for people to just look at.
Okay.
Plus, I mean, there's just so much information on Mary Kay in Touch. It just kind of blows you away.
Oh, I wanted to ask, where on Mary Kay in Touch is the holiday items? Because I was looking.
All right, let's look. Because I was looking for that too. Let's see, somebody's dinging me. Okay. Let's find Mary Kay in Touch. It's under holiday.
Where is
2023.
Oh, I'm looking at the other stuff.
You're looking for holiday packaging? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I found it.
New miracle stuff.
I'm sorry, what?
How did you get to that menu?
Oh, I went to products, holiday,
Aha, thank you very much.
and then you've got ideas here. I can't remember which, I mean, they're talking about Pink Weekend. They've got stuff right here where we can get ready for that. And videos
That's good.
here, holiday gift wrapping. There's
How
a
did you-
video about holiday gift wrapping.
You're on the Mary Kay
So
Pink. Is it in there?
it's under videos.
Oh.
Oh, it's still going. How do I stop that? Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's videos on the side here.
Okay, I'll watch it later.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, this is amazing. And I'll be honest with you, the new service that I'm working with is
Yeah.
they're posting so many great things about the mascara marathon that was on there, and they 5 interviews by the 15th. I mean, they're setting up all these things. I'm like sitting back going, thank you for thinking it through, because then I don't have to do it. So yeah. And I'm going to be doing a lot more little teeny videos to go with the text messages. So that's kind of fun too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm real happy with this. And so this, just to tell you, this company, they do offer a texting service for consultants with additional opportunities, and I think with some video opportunities, etc. And I think also, if you wanted to use their service, like the one I do for my customer Facebook group,
Mm-hmm.
they do all my postings. You see other people's postings on Facebook group, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because they're doing great stuff. I'm real happy with it. So it's right there.
You don't have to sit there and do it every day.
I know. To me, that is money well spent, because if I'm gonna, then the motivation is, okay, if I'm gonna pay for this, then I better get busy and sell and book and recruit to pay for the service I'm using. It's kind of like having an assistant. It's like, okay, it's important to have an assistant, but you better get out the door and make sure you're making the money to pay for the assistant, which is something I have to do. The assistant can't. So anyway, well, okay, so you're doing a good job with that. So let me go back to screen sharing, because the whole thing then is about booking. And let me go back to here. So what, okay, reminder, I think you've already signed up for PCP, right?
Yes. I still got some more, but yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Whenever it comes out, I automatically just do it right then and there, the quick enroll. And then I go back and add other people at the end.
Okay, good for you. Yeah, well, and you've got an increasing number of people, so this is really, really excellent. So this was kind of my script of what I wanted to talk about today, about visualizing yourself successfully, happily booking. Now, Beth, you've been doing a great job booking your existing customers and the new customers you got from Jean. Okay, these are all existing Mary Kay customers. These are not new people that you've met. Okay, they're different people. And it's very, I mean, you do an excellent job of really getting together with me. I mean, how many people seriously have you gotten in front of in the last 2 months to show them the product and some of the holiday stuff? Do you have any idea?
I want to say 15 to 20 at least.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're kind of doing a perfect start. Seriously, think about that. I bet you never even thought about that. If you were doing
No.
15 faces in 15 days, that'd be a power start or a perfect start, you know? Or if you
That would,
shot,
it's not if you don't put it on there. If how can I word this? Like I'm showing them the new product. They try some things, but they don't always do their whole face.
that doesn't matter. It's
Oh.
getting in front of people working with the product.
Well, I'm gonna start counting then.
I think you should. I just realized that because the Monday night event that happened this past week, um, with that particular group, you can get a medal, like a Perfect Start or Power Start medal for a charm bracelet
Yeah,
from Mary Kay.
I've
Of course,
seen them.
yeah, well, it could be you. And I believe that your adopted director, Kim, is also doing the same promotion. Okay.
Okay.
So, if yeah, why don't you go for 30 faces for the month of October? Seriously, that would be the most incredible thing to do to get people so excited and focused on using you for their gift giving. I mean, this month is so important in terms of people getting in their head about what they want to do with Mary Kay for gift giving.
Yeah, this is good. Okay.
Yeah, that kind of had me motivated because I'm really looking at doing kind of exactly what you're doing because it just looks cool. So if you see yourself happily booking now, the next thing then is to start thinking about expanding your customer base and adding more people to your PCP, but adding more people to get in front of. For instance, the lady I just had coffee with, that would be a new person. Because I mean, I did the process. I gave her the sample. I followed up and did the 5 questions or whatever. So she gets entered into the $500 cash drawing. Okay. And so my focus is on finding as many people as I can, both within my customer base and outside of it, to do
Yeah.
that $500 cash drawing.
There was a lady at the vet, so I gave her a book. She
Okay.
said, "Oh, I'm looking for a foundation."
Okay.
And then she said she'd call me. I think I'm gonna call her.
There you go. There you go. If you had focused on those 30 faces, watch out.
Hmm.
So, and this is the process that I was actually just describing. You develop the relationship. And then with an existing customer, it might be one question, say, how's your granddaughter doing? And having that conversation, and that's enough because you've got a strong relationship anyway. The woman I met with, I needed to spend, half an hour, 40 minutes to develop the relationship because we just getting to know each other. But the idea is to develop the relationship, then make the offer. Whatever the offer is, it doesn't have to be, of course, the $500 cash. But it's what contest do you want to be in? What guest event? Now we've got this guest event coming up with Kristen Sharp
That's
in
technology.
November.
I signed up for that.
Okay, good. Yeah, excellent. And so you can start putting, but that's a month away. Okay.
No, didn't she have one October the 20-something?
Is there something, you know what? There were so many guest events this week. It was like nuts. Very possibly. Plus there's this whole 30 days.
Did I go on retreat the 21st?
Right.
The Sunday that I come back is when it is, I think.
Well, you know what? You're right. There are a couple of things still coming up. Yeah.
Because I'll skip it. And then Vicky pointed out, she says, "Wow, we'll be done."
Okay.
Oh, right now she's over in Italy.
Who's in Italy?
Vicky, the girl that I'm going to the retreat with, she's been sending me pictures. I'm like, looks like fun.
And that's your dream.
It's my dream. You got it.
Do you have a special account for Italy?
No,
That would be
then I
that'd be
just made
cool.
my Mary Kay account, period.
That'd be cool to have a special account and watch it grow.
That's true.
Anyway, okay, so then you make the appointment, and this is kind of what I just did. Make the appointment. I set up, to talk with her the next day, and then coach it. Which I am actually not doing this right because I didn't. This was last Friday. Well, actually, I talked with her on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. I talked with her on Tuesday to get all her response. She placed an order. She wants to order more. And we set up a time for the party. So I need to do the coaching with her and get that done probably tonight. but I did follow up immediately. I mean, we both texted back and forth. Usually this is a kind of a way networkers work, that after you get together with someone within an hour, you text, say, hey, I was so glad to meet you, da 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 da. So and then follow up. So, and I have done that, and talked with her about the skin analyzer, which is my favorite thing to do. And then oops, I didn't type this right. If you have to reschedule,
Do it as soon as
then
possible,
yes,
yeah.
do it as soon as possible. And that doesn't always work, obviously, but yeah, always. But anyway, so so there's a process. And so often we get get hung up with just, well, here, try the product. And then the next step you really need to, just almost out of respect for the person and yourself, is to set up that appointment. So, either you're going to get together to try the product, or like I gave her the skincare and set up for the follow-up. But it has to be within 24 hours, because if they go home and they try it, then otherwise it'll get put aside somewhere. So, but anyway, to me, there's this whole process of going through it. And did you ever work with David Cooper stuff? You've been around for quite a while. David Cooper
I listen to him a lot.
I mean, he worked with us for so many years, about smile, nod, ask positive questions, but
Yeah.
also there was a whole process. And there were the special words. It's like, at every skincare class, I select somebody that I think would be really, really great at doing what I do. And today I was thinking about you. Is there any reason why we couldn't get together and just get some information about how to do our business?
I've
And
heard
so-
those words. I don't know where they came from, but I've heard those words.
that is straight David Cooper, that we learned that so much. And it's still to this day is effective. Okay.
Okay.
But it's step by step. And so you don't just book appointments. So the topic tonight is about booking, but you don't just go generally and book an appointment with someone you don't know. Now, possibly someone you do know, you might call out and say, hey, you know what, exactly what you have been doing. I mean, Beth, what are the words that you've been using when you've been calling your customers?
Usually it is something to the effect, hey, I've got the new product in. You got 5 minutes, I can come by and show it to you.
Right. So, and
Sometimes
that's called booking. And so you set the appointment, and then do you follow up with the text or whatever?
Not that, no, like not the same day, but maybe the night before.
Okay.
We're still good. And then if it's not, then I'll reschedule right then and there.
Okay. But yeah, so you're doing just enough coaching so that the appointment holds.
Yeah.
Okay. And if it doesn't, you reschedule. I mean, you're doing all these steps that are right in front of us here anyway. So, that's really important. Which is why your appointments are holding, which is why you're selling the product. Okay. And so I'm just kind of curious, how many appointments or how many gift items have you sold, like pre-sold for Christmas?
Maybe 4 is all. Not many.
Okay. Not a lot yet.
Unless you want to count this gift to grandparent.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of something else. Yeah. Okay.
I was trying to think, I'm keeping a running tally of the month,
Right.
all the months. And I've mixed the gift to grandparent in, and I'm wondering if I should have left it out.
Oh, it's all part of your month.
That's true.
You might do gift to grandparent in a also, the whole month, and then just the gift to grandparent, just so you keep track of how does that work for you. Okay.
Well, I'm basically doing that
Okay. Yeah.
because I have a list that I started on, and when anybody says that they want them, I put their name down and how many. So I'm basically.
Is there a way that you could, would you have a coffee at your house? Well, of course, that's going to be your holiday open house. But even if you did that, spontaneously say someone wants to come to your house to try the product and see what's new, and say, you know what, I've got 2 or 3 other people that want to do the same. Why don't we all get together? I mean, it would be a party, but you might not call it that because you'd be the hostess. Invite people over and say, hey, if you want to bring a girlfriend, and I'll have some coffee and coffee cake or something. I mean, pretty soon we can start doing Christmas cookies, well, or Halloween cookies or something. Anyway, so to create the events at your house, so you're even more efficient with your time. And maybe
Most
people
of
can come
my
over and try it.
appointments have been held at my house.
I'm sorry?
Most of my appointments come to me. I've
Really?
only gone
Okay.
one.
Okay, well then what you might do is see if you can and you know what's fun about that, and I used to do this all the time, and I'm probably gonna get back into it. When I was in Illinois, I would invite people that didn't know each other. And a couple of great friendships developed out of that. They were just random people that came over, and they had such a good time, and they were then it's the party atmosphere, which is really positive.
Yeah. I've noticed that in my open house.
Okay, yeah. And so that'll be good at your open house, but what if you did twice a month party, I call it a girlfriend gathering. That's my favorite term. My girlfriend gathering. I've got people coming over on Friday night at 6 o'clock. Why don't you just join us, and then you can try the product. And I got 3 or 4 other people coming, so this would be cool. And you can invite a friend if you'd like to.
That's not bad. Okay.
So it's going to be more efficient on your time, and you're going to get those 30 faces in. How cute is that? Okay, so what I did was I pulled up from my booking file about different ways to find new customers. Okay. Or if you needed a reason to talk to your existing customers, but you've already got that covered. And I think it covered well. So these are wooden roses. They're actually wood. They cost like a dime a piece. I don't know, there's a source for this. But it's basically this particular girl, I know where this came from. She's a director here in town who's been very, very successful going to IHOP. And she stands right in the foyer, and she brings her own little table. It's just a very small little table, and signs people up. Say, we're having a drawing from Mary Kay. She has a teeny weeny display. She said, we're having a drawing. Here's a flower for you. They don't have to sign up, but they can. There's going to be a drawing. And that's how she's been getting names. She moved here probably 4 years ago, maybe 5, with not knowing anybody. And she's built a very strong customer base. So, I mean, I did this with hand cream samples when I moved here. There was a pizza place that I went to, and was there quite a few times and picked up a number of customers, and as well as the hostess, the manager, who's not, to this day is, I mean, I just had coffee with her last week. I mean, she's not a manager there anymore, but you just meet a lot of people, and some restaurants will let you do that if you enhance. Have you ever done anything like this, Beth?
Mm-mm.
It's really fun, because if you handed someone a rose or a gift as they walk in, and you give it just to the moms or something, say, here, we have got a gift for you for today. And you could say it's from the restaurant, you could say it from you, or we're partnering up.
I've done vendor events in groups. I guess I kind of have.
Okay. But so this kind of thing, restaurants are often good. She
I've
chose
never done.
IHOP. It depends on the manager. Some IHOP managers will let you do it and some won't. The one I went to was a pizza place. There are 3 or 4 of them here in town. And they would let you do it. But not everyone will, and whatever. A lot of times, if it's a privately owned restaurant, as opposed to a chain. Now, IHOP worked for this girl, but if it's a privately owned restaurant, they are often more willing to do that. The chains, you have to go up the chain of command to get approval or whatever.
Yeah.
But so Jennifer would go, Jessica, for about 2 hours on a Saturday morning. And she would collect like 10 names or 15 names or maybe 20, or two or whatever. Some days were good, some days were not. But people go away with a good feeling. And if you go talk with the manager, obviously looking sharp when you walk in there to the manager and say, hey, I would like to do this. It would probably be a kind of a customer appreciation thing. That's how I would approach it. And so, your customers might really appreciate the extra thing. And you don't have to do anything to the manager. You don't have to do anything. I'll just hand out some stuff. And I don't harass the customers. And I mean, I've got some customers to this day that I did this in Joliet, Illinois, many years ago. 2 high school girls, and they both are married now with kids, divorced and remarried, both of them.
Yep.
I went to their weddings and everything. So, I mean, you just never know where it's going to go,
Yeah.
So to me, that's something, if you really wanted to put the effort in to find new customers, and they kind of come to you, you don't have to go out. This, to me, I threw this in here because this is a Mary Love kind of thing. When she meets these people, she says, well, I teach skincare. She would eventually get to the skin analyzer, but she would say something like this. So say, well, I'm with Mary Kay because we teach skincare. So do you have any kind of special issues with your skin? And it's amazing how women will talk with each other without even thinking. Don't you think?
Yes. I was watching something online the other day, and the girl was talking about how when she first met somebody, she told them, she said, so when you look in the mirror, what about your skin do you want to change?
Love it.
I tried it the other day, and darn if it didn't work.
I really like that. I really like that. And I mean, and again, you could set an appointment on the spot when you have this much. It's kind of a very short, intimate discussion, because you're talking about your skin and issues. It's like, ooh, they could say, and you could, if you were, for instance, if you were local and you had like Friday nights, I'm picking this, if you had Friday night girlfriend gathering, say, you know what, I've got some girls coming over Friday night. Would you be interested in joining us? Boom, boom.
I wonder if I can do that on Tuesdays
There you go.
during the day.
There you go. Sure. I mean, there are people in the stores during the day.
I know there are.
So here were some other ideas. Would you, this one, I really need to do more of this right now. I've done this more than once to say, would you like to be on my customer list and get 4 mailings a year or 5 mailings a year? And just so I can get their name, address, and phone number, because then I can follow up and do all the other things.
I'll make labels, huh?
Yeah. Now this one, this is what I have done. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if it's
I
showing
can't
up.
see that you sent it to me.
I got oval labels. I don't know if it's not showing up. I guess I gotta undo this. Oh, I guess I can't because I'm on the slide. Anyway, I got these little oval labels, and I figured I don't even have them centered right, but it's just a little sign, and it says exactly what I just I have right here. I didn't very well, did I?
Doesn't it say, yeah, about the skin analyzer, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But and just hand those out. And I mean, a lot of times you may not get the information back. We were over at urgent care this week, and that was another fun week. But the girl was so cute, and in fact, I want to go back there, but I had catalogs with me. So, and the girls were kind of bored. It was a quiet moment, so I gave them catalogs, and they were so excited about it. But due to the situation, I didn't get the names back. I didn't have these cards with me, and I probably would have. And I want to go back. I actually want to invite them to the Tuesday night bingo. But anyway, so simply another way to just, it's warm chatter, but sometimes warm chatter looks like, oh, freaky. Well, it's really not. It's just like, let's just chat. No, a very, very crazy kind of fun thing. Have you ever done this beauty of friendship thing? It's a little bingo thing. I've done this at parties. You could hand them out again for warm chatter. It's a matter of I'm looking for people that might enjoy some Mary Kay. So if you put down the name of your friend, and her
Huh.
phone number, if she has a facial with me, you're gonna get this product free.
Huh. No, I've not done that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's been around for a long time, and this is, I think this is updated. Yeah, this one is updated. But again, well, and if this one person wants this mascara for free, they're gonna bug their friend, go have a facial, or go over to Beth's house and, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Again, this is just another, and I can put all these on the Facebook. These are just flyers that I had from wherever. If you want to do a virtual one, that's really kind of fun. The experience card, this is something perhaps when you actually do the facial. It's kind of a summary of how do they like the product and whatever. But it's a little bit more formal. And if they fill it out, then hopefully you're going to have some referrals, as well as meeting the goal. This one doesn't say anything about the $500 cash thing, of course, but it could be a very easy thing to say, okay, well, I'm working with this form to fill out. Can you help me just finish out the form? And people will usually do what you tell them to do. Pretty amazing. The 7-day blitz thing, again, I can put this all on Facebook. This has been around for a while, and this is a very big focus. This is like, okay, get yourself going, and you're going to go and basically go to businesses and offer them an opportunity to, well, let me see. Okay. First, decide you're going to target your market of women. Okay, so first of all is make the decision. Secondly, make sure your image is sharp and you would appeal to the market that you're looking for. Okay, and to make your mindset is it's positive expectancy. Number 3, take one industry a day for 7 days, and for 1 hour, offer 10 ultimate pampering gift certificates to honor them. Okay. So you can put them in a cello bag with one of those like wooden roses I was talking about, or something, make it cute, whatever. And then use this script. And so I'm going to read this to you. It says, hello, is the manager there? Okay, oh, great. My name is Beth, and I'm an image consultant with Mary Kay. I'm here in this area, and the company is known for empowering women to look their beautiful best. We're currently honoring all women who work in the beauty industry, or the soap industry, or the food industry, whatever. We've allocated the ultimate packaging pampering gift certificate valued at $50 that include 5 beauty treatments and $15 in free products. Who do you know that would, I love this thing, who do you know that could really use a morale boost, or you'd want to honor and make them feel super special here? Great. She introduced, with each woman, all you need to do is get their information. Okay. Anyway, I will put this on there, but this is where you simply make contacts. And if you can walk into offices, now a lot of offices don't, people are going back in the office. I mean, fortunately, a lot of people still work at home, but there are a lot of people in the offices. And if you want to do something like this, okay, so you can offer a customer appreciation day, and of course, follow up. So that takes a very, very big focus of saying, okay, I am very focused on adding 30 new people, or let's say 10 new people to my PCP list by the 17th. 17th is, it's Tuesday.
Not far.
But what if you added 5 or 10 new people just from trying some of this stuff? I thought this picture was great. Whatever you're going to do, have fun.
Yeah, that's funny.
Just have fun. So anyway, so that's just some booking ideas. And the thing is, if you are focused on really developing a strong customer base, and of course, then eventually you'll be adding to your team with this strong customer base. Be methodical about it. and say, I'm gonna do this much marketing, and you know, I wanna meet 2 new people this week. How am I gonna do that? Am I gonna just do warm chatter, or do I wanna see if I can go get a restaurant set up for me to hand out gifts, or make a decision about doing something to find 1 or 2 new people? And I mean, Beth, you're doing such a great job with your existing customers, and I think people would just easily love working with you. That's what I'm thinking. And you're
Okay.
cute.
Thank you. Let's
So,
see.
what do you have any thoughts about booking? That was our subject for tonight.
I would like to try some of these ideas. I
Okay,
really
great.
close to treat thing. I think that's cute for Halloween.
Right, yes, there's more stuff. Seriously, there are so many great ideas, and obviously you just pick 1 or 2 and say, hey, that appeals to me, I could do that. Good. All right, now for some announcements and recognition. Okay, going back to I love my little screen share. Okay, so this is, okay, Monday through Friday all month, okay, is the $1 Million Message. Have you
Oh, yeah.
listened to any of these?
Yes, I've missed a few of them, but I've hit most of them.
Okay, great. And have you found them helpful?
Yeah.
Yeah, just one idea after another. So that's really, really awesome. And of course, you have signed up, so have I. And I think I actually don't even know who all signed up for this. But hopefully, there's a little bit of time, but I need to get the word out there. This is the fall advance from Mary Kay, November 8th. That's the one I was talking about earlier, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. If I
Yeah.
go to a fall retreat and I go to that, then is that on that cruise thing? Will that count as 2 events?
Actually, I guess it kind of will.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Go for it. Okay, and a reminder, of course, I mean, I'm just having such a good time talking with people about the $25 startup. And then I elaborate. So I mean, I said it's not just $25, but this is what you get. Okay.
25. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I've been telling people they're going to get propane. And I'm not sure well, propane is free though. So yeah, they can get propane. Anyway. I went to ThredUp. Have you ever done ThredUp? It's like a consignment store for clothing and stuff. And I just ordered 3 new purses. I don't know what got into me, but I decided that I needed more purses that I can carry around and put all my literature and my samples in there. Plus, where did I put it? I've got I don't have it here. I've got the flyer. I printed up those flyers that say $500 cash giveaway. I mean, I'm just putting those in reorders. I'm giving them all the time. That's like just my
we
thing.
don't have any color in our printer.
Uh-oh,
Got to fix that.
I think so. Yeah,
Either
exactly.
that or send them to Pete at the street.
Yeah, or just so now I am offering it, special thank you gifts for the winter buzz kit, because there's more stuff coming, which is really kind of fun. So depending on your wholesale order, you've been rocking things out. You did what, 1,700 last month?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so pay attention, go for your 18. What the heck? Wouldn't that be amazing to earn a star level wholesale for the month?
Yeah.
30 faces. Oh, you could probably do it. Awesome. Okay, and there's no one yet has earned one of these charms, but this is a really cute one. So you're going to get this keychain and this charm when you have a new team member. So that's exciting. And if all that you're doing here, it's going to happen. Okay, Sapphire Stars. As of today, you're 700 away. And okay, so more people are going. Pardon me?
And that's what I have in, not away.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's what you already have in. Okay. Yeah, I needed to read that better. So that's all right. You're getting there. It's still the way in the beginning of the quarter.
Yeah.
Uh, you know about bingo, of course. Are you working the 50% discount things?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And how do you do that? Do you just do you if someone places an order, do you remind them about this, or how are you working that?
I usually remind them if they get up to 50, for every $50 they spend, they can choose an item off this list. And they
Okay.
usually look at the list. Well, I'm not really interested in anything on here, so I don't have to this month. But
Yeah. That's okay. I
or
have
if it's
some
something they want, they will.
because I mail it out at the beginning of the month. I've got a few customers now that have started saying, "Well, I want that item, so so I'm going to order $50 worth of stuff this month because I really want that half off item." So they're starting to plan on it because I mail it out at the beginning of the month.
I do an email every month. I don't mail it.
The
Mail it.
email, okay, one way or another. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, you know about this, so that I don't
I
have
didn't
to say about
put it
that.
on my Facebook page.
So what we want to go for is the perfect party. 5 guests, $500 retail, 2 or more bookings, and a new recruit. Who is going to have the first perfect party? You know, in a way, you could have that if you did your girlfriend gathering on Tuesday nights or whenever. If you had 5 guests and a new, anyway, that's just like a goal to be out there. So far, I'm the first person that has won the scarf, and I just did that like yesterday. So, I don't even have the scarf yet, but I know there will be more. Okay, you're really close. Okay,
Yeah.
Heather Atkins, yeah, Lucia Manini. That's another whole story. She's cool. And this, Beth, look at this. You're the queen of the week with 383. Maggie had 382.
Oh,
Isn't that funny? Oh my goodness, $1 makes a difference.
yeah,
That was pretty funny.
funny.
I thought that was really pretty funny.
That is.
So congratulations for being Queen of the Week. Queen of the Week.
You?
That makes me think, I throw in all these extra gifts. Did you get your package yet from me for all your gifts?
I think I did.
Okay, because I threw in some stuff for packaging, etc. And look
Yes,
at
I
you.
did. It's got a cute little bag and stickers and stuff in there. And
Yep. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. I thought you might enjoy those kind of things. So Suzanne texted me tonight. She's so funny. She texted me tonight and she said, "You know what? I am so busy working my Mary Kay that I don't have time to come to the meeting." I went, "Oh, okay." So
Oh,
I know, I know. Isn't that funny? So and yeah, you're at 7 points already for our trip. You did a
nice.
great job with that. Yeah, great job. That's wonderful. So, all right, and we're going to continue with our goal of 10 red jackets and $500,000 unit club. Visualize, visualize, visualize. So, I'm looking for all those people that really want to be on our team. I want at least 150 in our unit. So we're looking for about 50 to 60 new team members this year, and we're making a slow start, but it doesn't mean we're done.
Excuse me.
So, all right. Well, basically that's it for this evening. And but thank you, Beth, for being here and for having fun, for sharing that information. I think you are right now the booking queen.
Oh boy.
So so good for you. Any
Okay.
final thoughts for this week? Oh, okay. I mean, it's preferred customer program. Be focused on making these appointments and make every day count is just kind of the thing.
Yeah. I want to be sure and include Jean's the ones that said they want catalogs. I want to be sure to get them on there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Be sure.
And I'm supposed to go meet with I was gonna meet with one of them, Sue last Monday, but I ended up staying for the funeral. So I rescheduled, and then she said, well, it's a good thing because I got a funeral to go to too. So
Oh, oh, yeah.
it worked.
So, well, good for you. Good for you.
So then we went
I'm
to the
excited for you, Beth. I'm excited for, I'm sorry.
So we got back here for an appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning. The
Oh
next
my,
morning.
oh my goodness. I bet you got up really early.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to watch how things are developing for you because you really have such good skills and you're developing your skills better and better. So my applause to you.
Well, thank you.
It's going really well. I like your purple nail polish.
It's hot pink.
Oh, hot pink. Sorry. All right, my friend, you have a super week. I know we'll probably be talking during the week, and make this week happen.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.